It's fumbles. It was always fumbles.
How's it going, comrades? This is Wes, aka Dr. Fumbles, with another reaction. Oh, this is Demon Slayer episode 8? I believe we're on episode 8. Man, whew, what happened last episode? Sorry, guys. First, right quick, I do want to get something off my chest right quick. I want to talk about something right quick. So I'm not sure if you guys have heard, but apparently, I hear that My Hero Academia might be getting a ban, which I was like, what? I looked into it a little bit more to see what was going on with it. So apparently, the creators of the show, they created a villain, a character, who was basically based off some disturbed individual who apparently, I guess this individual snuffed out a lot of lives by experimented on people and stuff of that nature. I believe he was Japanese, Chinese. I can't remember. I know he was some kind of Asian, but he basically, yeah, he was like, I hear he was a real douche. He was a real douchebag. So from what I hear, the creators of My Hero Academia made a villain and his likeness, essentially. And like they even gave him the same name, and apparently the community got outraged. Well, rather, I guess the community over in Japan and China, the East community, I guess the Eastern community got outraged about it. Maybe because of how many lives he must have snuffed out. But from what I hear, they even like the creators and even the people I think on Shogun Jump, I believe. I said Shogun Jump. Shonen Jump even issued an apology, basically apologizing about it, and then even stated that they were going to change the name. So I guess I gotta look more into it because I'm not sure if they did or not. But apparently, even after they've said that, it wasn't enough, I guess, because I think now in China they're actually banning episodes and manga, and I hear there's like an up like well, I don't say an uprising, but like there's like I guess people that are not really happy with the anime right now, and I even hear that this is actually hurting revenue for them. So it looks like My Hero Academia might be done, man. But I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, come on, like whoever this guy was, it happened so long ago. They need to let it go. I mean, it's kind of like if they made like an anime and then made this guy Hitler or something, or you know what, like some type of really douchey slave owner or something. I don't know, and name the villain after him. It's like because with me, creators get inspiration from different places. Sometimes dark places, but if it's what makes a villain, especially if it's someone who's really dark, are the more darker. But I don't know. It's just I wanted to get that off my chest because I felt like it's really stupid that that My Hero Academia is swirling down the toilet for something like this. It's stupid. It really is. But I will still definitely be reacting to My Hero Academia the season. I already reacted to like the first season. I'm not sure about season two. It's essentially watched up to the point where Midoriya and Bakugo have like come to like somewhat of a mutual understanding in terms of their rivalry, essentially. So I know there's some episodes airing on Toonami right now. So like what's ever on Toonami right now, I haven't seen any of those episodes, which is why I'm avoiding them. But I will be reacting to them. But it's just I really do hope it continues and this whole thing gets resolved because it's stupid that it's getting a ban because of something like this. I mean, I get it. You know, maybe they shouldn't have done it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I really feel like they weren't really in the wrong. To be honest, it's his show. I don't. It's just weird. It's just weird that the community reacted the way that they did when for making the villain after this guy. I don't know. But the thing that kills me the most is like, they apologize. They apologize. He even said, we're going to like take the name. We're going to change the name. I don't know if they did or not, but he even said, we'll change the name. People still like, nope, not enough. We want you banned. Like, really? But in any case, hopefully, I'm still gonna support My Hero Academia and still try to watch as much as I can. But like, I gotta, get through these shows I'm watching now, so that way I can react to it. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I want to get that off my chest. I guess let me know what you guys think on the matter. All right, so now let's get into it. What happened last episode of Demon Slayer? So first we'll get the smallest file out of the way first. Tanjiro, he basically finished his mission. He completed his first mission. He saved the girl, but like, well, I guess they found out that that guy's fiance, it was too late for her. She got ate. So sad. She was eaten. And I know I love the scene between that guy and Tanjiro where he basically accuses Tanjiro of not knowing what he's going through, but then realizes that Tanjiro was just a kid and Tanjiro was, went through in my opinion, a bit more worse. He was a bit more worse off, if you ask me. Even though, I mean, grief is all the same when you think about it, but I feel like, Tanjiro kind of lost a bit more. He lost his entire family, all of his siblings except one, but the one has been turned. And then, of course, his mom. Lost his mom. This guy just lost his fiance. But, I mean, again, that's still pretty messed. That's still bad, though. That's still pretty messed up, so. But, yeah, like, the guy, he realizes it and just goes, he apologizes. And then, Tanjiro gets on his way. They, they sit down, eat some nice udon, a good ramen bowl. And then, that's when it happened. Tanjiro gets a whiff. He gets a whiff of of a scent, of a very familiar scent, and it was the same scent that was there when his family died. And it turns out that it was Muzan Kibutsuji. I finally got that name right now, Muzan Kibutsuji. I think I got the name right. Tanjiro chased the scent down, and then he found him. He found Muzan, and Muzan looks really cool. His eyes are awesome. And one thing I like to know about the eyes, and it's the same thing with Nezuko. If you notice, whenever they're looking at someone that they like, or rather, whenever they're looking with adoration or not with a sense of anger, their eyes are very soft and mellow. But whenever they are looking, if they're glaring at you, the eyes get like the like it's the demon eyes. I don't know. It's just something I just thought that was cool because I noticed that when he was looking at his daughter, Muzan, his eyes got softer. But then whenever he would like turn his gaze at Tanjiro, the eyes would get all cat-like. You know what I mean? Like a feline ready to pounce. But yeah, it's when Tanjiro turned him around, he was about to strike him. Tanjiro was about to strike him, and then that's when Tanjiro noticed that he had that Muzan had a daughter and a wife apparently, who were both human, I guess. That's still kind of weird, I mean, I do wonder if his daughter is human, and again, and by the way, guys, any questions I ask, it's just me thinking aloud. So, talking. If it's something that gets explained later on, please don't answer me. I don't want no spoilers. But of course, if it's something that doesn't get explained, please, by all means. But I'm pretty sure that this will get explained, as to if the daughter is human or not, and what's going on with the wife as well. But yeah, Tanjiro kind of like was dumbfounded. He didn't know what to do, seeing that this guy has a family, and then, he just like comes to the conclusion that, hey, this dude's like pretending to be a human. He just like thinks like, do they not know about this guy? Do they not know what he does? Which, I mean, I guess apparently they probably don't. But as Tanjiro was just staring, just like dumbfounded, Muzan just, gets his claws and just scratch this guy in the back of his neck. Like you actually can see like the thumbnail of my reaction video right here. Well, not the reaction video, of the episode I'm about to watch. You see like the scratches. Yeah, he just scratches the back of his neck, and basically in doing so turns the guy into a demon, who then begins to feast on his lady friend, and that's where we left off. I am excited. I want to see where this goes. This is about to be crazy. Man, I am wondering what Tanjiro was going to do in the situation. Where the hell is Nezuko? He left her sleeping on the bench, basically. Yeah, he left her. She's taking a nap. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I am just, you know what? Let's just dive in. I don't want to say any. Let's just go. Just remember, guys, that my link to the reaction will be in the description and also pinned in the top comment. All right. Disclaimer: my reaction is not a substitute for the official release of the episode. So go watch the episode first and then come back for my highlight reaction. All right. Thanks. Okay, so one thing that kind of caught my attention was the which I was like, I kept it in the back of my mind because I didn't want to forget it. It was so Muzan recognized Tanjiro's earrings, and that, and like, I guess because, and I was wondering because he was giving Tanjiro some evil ass looks, and at first I thought it was just because of the fact that he's like, man, you just disturbed me and everything, like, but no, those earrings are familiar to him. He recognized his earrings from a swordsman long ago, I guess, that tried to kill him. And and the thing is, that swordsman kind of has the same color hair as Tanjiro. Interesting. His dad, maybe? Oh man, like, and again, guys, don't tell me. No spoilers. I want to be surprised. Like, stuff like this gets me excited because I can just tell that later on in the series it's gonna come back and it's gonna be a revelation, and I love stuff like that. So please don't tell me, don't ruin it. But oh man, like, I do wonder who he is, like who that guy is. It has to be his father, right? And I guess maybe his dad had it out with Muzan a long time ago, and I don't know, because I'm also wondering how long ago. Maybe it's not his father, maybe it's his great ancestor or something. Because I mean, what, Muzan's like friggin' 1,000 something years old, right? Okay, so we got a good bit of information on in terms of like the demons' physiology. That's that word right? Physiology, their bodies, basically. So one thing is that with Nezuko, so it turns out that she might be special because when she slept her long sleep, not only did it say that her body may have undergone some kind of change, but also that she went such a long time and without consuming humans or any kind of beast or anything like that, and still hasn't. And yet she hasn't gone berserk or anything. And I like to even point out too that she hasn't even had any kind of blood at all. Now there have been times where she salivated, when she saw blood, like she's like, oh, I really want to eat this guy. But like, she's never acted upon it. And she's never gone berserk. So, which means that she is different some kind of way. And that's another thing too, is that when she, on the last episode, when she was facing against the triplet demons, one of them even noted how fast and strong she is. And he even was like, man, he must have shared a lot of blood with her. Oh, but you know what? Maybe that's the key. See, so maybe when Muzan turned her, maybe he gave her a lot more of his own blood, which maybe makes her a bit more resilient than other demons, maybe? I guess. Maybe the more blood he gives you, maybe the more special you are, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, no, don't tell me because if it's something that we get into later on, I don't I don't want to get spoiled on it. But ugh, sorry, that's just this episode's got me excited. I don't know why. This episode's got me so excited. But the lady, dang, I forgot her name already. She I'll learn it next episode. But she so apparently, she's a doctor now, and so she has tweaked not only herself but the kids, the other guys who's like infatuated with her beauty. She tweaked both her and his body so that way they can survive on just blood, human blood. They don't need to eat. Essentially, I guess you could say that she's kind of like a vegetarian, like the demon equivalent to a vegetarian. She. Well, I guess maybe not. Nah, that's probably not a good comparison. I guess. I guess instead of eating the chicken, she just, I don't know, sucks sucks the juice. Okay, no, it's terrible analogies. It's a terrible analogies. Sorry. In any case, she doesn't need to eat. She or the boy, they don't need to eat. So I wonder if she can do maybe what she did for herself and the boy. I wonder what she could do for Nezuko as well. When Nezuko could drink blood, so Nezuko doesn't have to have like the muzzle, and then maybe Nezuko can talk. Nezuko doesn't talk. She just emotes. She just goes. Which don't get me wrong, it's adorable. It's like downright adorable. So actually, I hope to keep the muzzle on her because she's more adorable this way. That sounded kind of messed up though. So the doctor, her goal is to basically she does want to find a cure, and another thing is that she only turns. So that's another thing. So she can turn people too. And so she's been around for like 200 years. No, actually, she's been around for more than 200 years. She just said that it took her 200 years to perfect the art of turning people into demons. Which, okay, so I was under the impression that Muzan was the only one who could do it, but she said that that's more or less accurate. So what that means to me, more or less accurate, means that like if there are others that can turn humans into demons, it's not a lot. It's like less than a handful of people, less than a handful of demons that can do it. So Muzan, of course, him being the first one, obviously, she can do it. And there maybe one or two more out there that can also turn people into demons as well. Because she said it's more or less accurate. Unless she just means that, just herself and him are the only ones who can do it. But I'm willing to, wager that there's probably one or two more others out there that can do it. But I like that she gives people like a choice. Like, if she can't save the person, she'll be like, okay, look, I can technically save you, but it depends on you. If you about that life, I can turn you. But if I turn you, there's no going back from it. That's it. You're one. Or, but you know what? I guess if she finds the cure, if she ever develops the cure, man, that she's gonna be like a doctor that can pretty much literally save you from death because she'll just turn you and then give you the cure to turn you back to a human. Like, yeah. So it looks like she's saying that in order to find a cure, she says I would need to study Nezuko's blood, and then she also needs Tanjiro to go out and collect other blood from other demons. Which, by the way, since they got these two suckers who out here trying to pick a fight, I'm like, you know what, Tanjiro, you got your first two volunteers. Go get them, Tanjiro. Yeah, I can't wait to the next episode. We finna get an epic fight. Hopefully your boy helps out. So it'll be a 2v2 fight. Oh yes. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I think I've gone on long enough. I try not to make my intros or outros too long, because it's easier for me with editing. But I do like to tell you guys my thoughts and stuff too. So, that's the reason why I like doing outros. But yeah, I'm trying not to make it too long so that way. And for your sakes too. So you guys aren't just listening to me go on and on and on and on and on. Alright guys, if you like what you saw in this video, give me a thumbs up. It does help me a tremendous amount. And why not subscribe? I do post every Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. Also, if you have any special tidbits about the episode or the series as a whole that's non-spoilery, please go ahead and post it in the comments. I love reading those types of comments. Also, if you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see me react to in the future, go ahead and post that in the comments as well, and I'll definitely take a look at it. Alright guys, well, I'm seeing nothing but mad love. Stay awesome. Peace.
Fumble.